I'm Robbie Williams. I'm one of the biggest pop stars in the world.
But my story can't be told in an ordinary way. I've always seen myself a little less evolved. So that's how you're going to see me. With a lot of biopics, everybody is so terrified of damaging their own brand. I'm not.
Robbie Williams had this extraordinary rise to fame.
You got in. You're in that band.
You add nothing to this.
Then he basically gets told that his career is over at 21. There's a real excitement that you're watching someone doing the impossible.
My whole life has been a tightrope act. No safety harness.
Does an angel
Could fall off at any moment.
contemplate my fate?
And a lot of the time, I do. What I've managed to achieve and what I've managed to overcome is the equivalent of stretching an elastic band from here to Mars.
Expect this amazing emotional roller coaster. The highs, the lows, the spectacle. It's a very original story, but it's also about realizing impossible dreams.
Why the movie? Why the fuck not?
This film is exhilarating visually with amazing performances.
It's by the director of The Greatest Showman. Imagine how epic that is.
Now scream, whoa!
You got in. You're in that band.
I'm gonna be famous! I don't wanna rock!
Like The Greatest Showman, this has everything that you would expect from a big musical. It's the same creative team, so we really got to take this up a notch.
Come on!
Michael Gracey, the director of The Greatest Showman, he's charismatic and mentally talented.
Yeah, he's a legend. That's what Michael brings. To have someone who cares so much about a project only makes you and everyone else want to care about it more as well.
I want to prove I can make it on my own.
Prove to who?
Everyone.
And through it,
It talks to you on a level deeper than words alone can.
and know that life won't break me.
It is incredibly impactful. It is absolutely powerful.
That is the power of a musical. You get to present narrative through song, through dance. And when it's done right, it is incredibly exhilarating. This whole film is an impossible dream.
Am I here? Can I be here? Even though I was there when most of this was filmed, I still don't understand how it was done.
That's how he sees himself. He sees himself as a performing monkey.
The film is magic.
I was completely convinced that we could tell this story and get people to invest emotionally if Weta were going to come on board to work on the visual effects.
We usually do stunts and fights, and then we were thrown into dancing apes.
It's really just not how you would shoot a visual effects movie. Usually you try and make it as sterile and controllable in post as possible. And this was not that.
At the one end of the scale, you've got a photorealistic chimpanzee, and at the other end of the scale, you've got Robbie Williams. And where along that scale do we want to land?
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can!
It's truly an honour to be able to play Robbie Williams.
Jonno, Davies!
I feel like I'm the first person alive that's performed in front of 20,000 people and doing performance capture.
To have Jonno playing that role and giving us all that incredible powerhouse performance on set, we were just incredibly fortunate that we had both Jonno and Weta.
1, 2, 3, 4!
It's sort of blending the skills that we have at Weta into this one character, and then taking it further because we've never done singing.
But when I rock the mic, I rock the mic.
We had to do a lot of motion studies there to sort of work out how you convincingly make all that sound and all that energy and all that breath come out of this CG character. It's not just moving the lips, so much more than that. It's the chest and the breathing and the posture and the strain in the eyes and brows and stuff. All that tells that these songs are emerging out of this character.
Weta Digital and all the artists there, I owe so much to. All of those people came together to make this happen. And that's what makes this so special.
Robbie Williams Aquarius, and we are at TIFF, Toronto International Film Festival, for my premiere of my biopic, Batman.
Good evening. Welcome to Toronto's Film Festival 2024.
I feel like what a bride is supposed to feel like on her wedding day.
I think they're just going to see a side to him that they don't know. They are just going to get a look at something deeply personal.
It's a spectacle, so I'm excited for everyone to see.
Jonno, Davies, Robbie Williams himself. Enjoy the film, and I look forward to seeing people afterwards. Thank you. It was really special for all of us, and it's such an emotional roller coaster.
This is the new bar for what a music biopic can look like.
Feel free to join her. It's Robbie Williams!
God bless you all. I'm Robbie Williams. I'm one of the biggest pop stars in the world. This is my story, but I'm not going to tell it in an ordinary way, because I don't see myself how others see me.
For the next 2 hours, your ass is mine!
To be honest, I've always been a little less evolved. I don't wanna rock, so let's take it from the top, shall we? I sit and wait. My dad was well enamoured by the stars of the day.
You can't learn it. You're either born with it, or you're a nobody.
There's an angel.
Don't want to be a nobody.
Contemplate my fate.
You're enough.
The places where we go when we're grey and old.
You got in? You're in that band?
Say that! I'll give you fucking famous! Shut up, you tits!
Oh, fuck off, Glenn!
Mother!
Look around the table. In 5 years, we're all going to hate each other. But we'll be rich.
Do I look like a pop star to you?
I wouldn't change a hair on your head.
And through it, she offers me protection.
I want to prove I can make it on my own.
Prove to who?
Everyone.
And down the waterfall, wherever it may take me.
Songs are only valuable if they cost you something.
If you're gonna laugh, do it on the inside, yeah?
And know that life won't break me.
I don't give a fuck what they think.
You give a fuck what everyone thinks.
Remember, I believe in you.
Through it
So, the story starts.
I'm